Hey guys, we're at Bree's dad's right now. They're sending an ambulance to at least take him to an ER and get him evaluated. He's refusing to go with us or go with the doctor, and yeah, he needs to be seen by someone to figure out what exactly is wrong. He doesn't think that he has much more time, but I don't know, we think it could be just some type of infection or something. So the ambulance is on its way, and Bree's in there with him. I kept the kids in here to keep them occupied, and then we'll go meet him at the hospital. So hopefully they figure out what the cause of why it's been so debilitating lately. Yeah, and if I guess this is a required step if he wants to go on hospice, and he needs extra care if he's going to be doing what he's doing. Okay. Presley, it's okay, baby. Okay. So, Bree is trying to convince him to go with them in the hospital. Hopefully he will listen. Yeah, sad, but hopefully at least if we do this, we can get him whatever help he needs, whether it's medical or just someone to help assist. He's not letting us help him with things. He's refusing. So yeah, the ambulance just pulled up actually. Hopefully we get him some help soon.
So I just wanted to give everybody an update on my dad, and sorry that I'm talking quietly. I just am the lowest energy I feel like I've felt in such a long time, and Presley fell asleep in the back of the car on the way from the ER to here. So I figured I would just give an update because I'm trying to keep everybody updated on my Instagram, but it's just really hard for me to talk about, and I just don't know if I'm ever going to be able to like actually talk about all of it. And I just feel like I want to share where I'm at right now, because I've been Googling how to deal with this. Like, how do you deal with the parent who's dying? How do you deal with the parent who's sick? Because I don't want to say that I'm alone, because I'm not alone. Like, Adam all last night was looking up a ton of stuff for Medicare and what our options are for my dad and my dad's siblings. He has 2 sisters and a brother, and ever since he's been sick, because my parents are divorced, and they divorced like right when I was going into college. So my dad was diagnosed when I was going into my senior year of high school. So, and he was diagnosed with MS, in case you're new. And like, they have been truly the best, because at the initial stages of his diagnosis, when he was divorcing my mom, like, they have been so incredible of just making sure that he was getting the right therapy and all that kind of stuff when I was at college and when I was teaching for 2 years. And even since I moved back home, because I've had 2 little kids now that I'm responsible for, and they've just been amazing. Like, I could never thank them enough for what a role that they've played. But I'm his power of attorney. My sister doesn't live around here. She lives in Salt Lake City. So going over there this week and just seeing him laying there and just being completely helpless. Like, MS is so cruel. And he like was an all-star athlete, and he's just so smart, and to see just kind of everything falling apart. And I think just what really makes me sad is he is just such a humble, kind person. He never wants to ask for help or inconvenience anyone. I feel like that's where I get my like independent nature from. He never wants to be needy or like put anybody out in any sort of a way. And he's just in a place where like he needs help in every way, shape, and form. And it's so hard for him. I can see he just is struggling with it so much. And we talked about it a lot, and he just said, like, no one should have to live like this. And I don't want him to be in pain. Like, I don't want him to live like that. I don't want him to go. I don't want to say goodbye. We talked about it, and it is so comforting. Like, I know I'm going to see him again someday. And he talked about how he is looking forward to seeing his parents again, other family members and friends who have passed. And I know I'll see him again. I'm going to raise my kids so that we all see each other again, but I just don't know how to deal with a parent who's going through such a battle right now, who I feel like he has just given up, like he just wants to die, and I don't want him to suffer, I don't want him to be in pain. So I'm just praying and trying to figure out every resource to like make him as comfortable as possible. And we talked about it, and I was just like, I don't want you to be alone. Like, I want to be able to be there with you. Like, just let me be there with you. Like, you can call me any hour of the day and I'll figure something out. No one should have to die alone. No one should have to go through what he's going through. I'm just so mad. Like, it's not right. Like, he's such a good person. Like, he doesn't deserve this. No one deserves this. He says all of the time, I would not wish this on my worst enemy, and I wouldn't wish this on any person on the planet. Like, this is just sickening to see what he's going through. No one should ever have to, after they've been such a good parent. He was such an amazing man, and he just instilled in me so much. Like, he should not have to go through this. Like, this should not be the way that somebody has to go, ever. Even if you were the most despicable human being on the planet, like, nobody should have to die like this. I hate MS. Like, I hate multiple sclerosis. It's sick. It's like not right. It's evil. Oh. But he said to us at the ER, because we got him, he had to take an ambulance to the ER, and he like didn't want to go, but I like talked him into it, because I'm just like, I can't get you the help that you need, because we were on the phone with Medicare last night, and I'm like, I can't get you the help that you need unless I can get you to a doctor, and the doctor says this is what you need. So he was like fighting me, and I finally got him to go, and we spent the day there, and he's just like, you need to go and take the kids and enjoy life, because we were waiting for the hospital to tell us that they had a bed ready for him, and they just didn't have one ready yet. And I downloaded his favorite movie, it's Dirty Dancing, so I downloaded it for him on his phone, and I had him watching it, and we watched it together, and just like talked about so many things. I feel like we talked about so many things over the last couple of days, because I just have been like spending, I had the kids go to my grandma's, and just over there like helping to clean and trying to get him to eat. He like wasn't eating. Literally the only thing he ate over like 72 hours was this tiny bowl of baked potato soup. He just didn't want anything. And anyways, he was like, you need to go enjoy life with the kids. Like, look at the kids. Like, they've been inside of this hospital all day. Like, just take them outside. So Adam and Landon are out there right now because there's this like carnival, and as soon as Presley wakes up I'll take her. But I don't know, that's nothing. I don't know how to deal with a parent who's dying and still be a good parent myself. Like, I just would never want Landon or Presley to go through this with me. Like, it's not fair. I don't want them ever to have to deal with this. And now they have to deal with me, who's like sad and crying all of the time. And they should just be happy little kids, like, instead of worrying what's wrong with mom. I don't know. So yeah, just thank you for the prayers, and thank you for the messages, and everybody's being so kind, and I'm so appreciative, and I'm trying to get back to everyone, but even Instagram like blocked me yesterday. I was trying to like everybody's like comments and reply, and it like blocked me because I guess I thought I was like spamming or something. I don't even know. So sorry, I can't even say thank you appropriately to a bunch of you or acknowledge how nice you've been being, but yeah. I'm just trying to keep everyone posted, and once we know more. But thanks, as always, for listening. I'm just, you know, having a confessional in my car right now. Life is not easy. just want to say thank you again for all of the comments that you've left me and verses that you've shared with me that are just so meaningful right now and really touch my heart and lift my spirits during this really hard time. And I'm so thankful for you guys, and I know this roller coaster ride that we're on is just going to continue for a little bit here. So thanks for sticking with me through it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, loves.